So Paige just explained to us about the title company's role and what it is that they're doing behind the scenes before we ever get to the closing table. But you mentioned title search. So exactly what is the process in doing a title search?
Sure. Great question. A title search is an evaluation, is a search of the public records, the official public records. And we go back generally as a full title search, and we find all the deeds in the chain of title. We find our current owner's deed when they actually bought the property, and then we trace that history back. Who did they buy the property from? Who did they buy it from? And generally that creates a long, what we call chain or history of actual title. And we look at each one of those deeds individually. We look at their mortgages. We make sure that their proper releases were filed. Another issue of recent has been the mass foreclosures. There's been so many foreclosures, and people sometimes think, well, the property was foreclosed, but a foreclosure doesn't necessarily equate with clear title. Foreclosures are a very detailed process in the state of Florida, and there's a lot of steps that have to be followed and complied with for a foreclosure to be valid. And so we actually will go through those court cases and look and make sure that all of the notices were served properly, that every item that was supposed to be taken care of was done, in fact, correctly, so that there's not an issue later from either that previous mortgage lien holder or previous owner of record. That's been a big deal. It's something that can be very time exhaustive. And then additionally, just as the other matters of record, we look at the real estate taxes. We make sure the taxes are paid. We look for recorded claims of lien. It could be from outstanding notice of commencements from work. Maybe there was some work done on the property for a new swimming pool. Everybody loves a pool in the state of Florida. Maybe it was an issue from a new roof, things like that. And so those are matters that get recorded of public record that we're really looking for. And so we really exhaust our search and come up with a full title search, and we say, here's the record of the property, and it's a history, a snapshot of that property. We look at each individual record, and that's the examination. And then from there, we take that title search and we put it into one report, and that report is actually called the title commitment, which is also known as the title evidence on the property.